The employer mandate, because some have pointed to the fact that workers are deemed to be full-time workers once they work more than 30 hours a week. And there was a new study released just in the past week by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation that found that eliminating the employer mandate completely would have only a marginal impact on the level of the uninsured. So is that something that should be changed, to eliminate the employer mandate and see what happens there? And you guys have touched on the problem that there's this point in the law at 30 hours, and there is some evidence that some employers are cutting people back to part-time because of that.
Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
I don't believe healthcare should be tied to employment at all. I mean, that's why I support Medicare for all. That's why I support universal care. It doesn't make any sense to me that if you've got one employer and she's great, but she has a chronic illness, that they may say, well, I'm not going to hire her, I'm going to hire that mediocre guy because he's really healthy. So to me, the real problem with the Affordable Care Act is because it doesn't go far enough. We've got the 40th largest life expectancy in the world. Now, we're the richest country on earth, and yet all these nations live longer than we do because they all have universal care, and they pay less than half the cost. My opponents here are talking about the Affordable Care Act. I agree it's a step forward. I agree it's a step in the right direction. But until we get universal care, I'm not satisfied. It works all over the world, and we should have it here. There shouldn't be an employer mandate.
Just a reminder, we are trying to hold applause for this stage, right? Trying to keep thinking.
Glenn, and I think I understand the question is whether we can support the elimination of the employer mandate. I think what the study reveals is that a large number of Americans already get their insurance through their employer. And they're doing it, the employers are offering it because that's what competition has required. Now, I do think a lot of them do give insurance right now because of the mandate. And we certainly would not want to pull that out because I disagree with the study. I think more people would get less insurance. And the idea is to push more people to be insured. But the fact of the matter is, this employer mandate, employers are doing this because it makes good economic sense. Their competitors are doing it, and it's part of your compensation. But I would not eliminate the employer mandate at all. And I would say to you, the only problem that I see that we need to fix in the Affordable Care Act, the biggest problem, is it doesn't go far enough. 20 million Americans are still uninsured, and they're not covered by the employer mandate. So keep the employer mandate, but bring those 20 million Americans back to the healthcare system.